Get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MyTV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no compromise. You get free HD TV upgrade, free TV upgrade, free professional installation. Have control of what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. You can skip the commercials. You can watch movie channels. At just $19.99. Debit card. Call 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Costs and get more. 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV.
Broadcasting from the Mobile Command Media Bunker at Porcupine Freedom Festival number 11 in Lancaster, New Hampshire, the birthplace of G.G. Allin. We have discussed that, and it is important. If you end up at the hospital, if you get hurt here, you can go to the hospital he was born at, but it has to be something cool like falling off a sink while urinating into a bathroom while you're on live radio, which I nearly did last night. I'm not planning on doing it again. We are joined by Donnie Barker,
the Shiny Badger,
Diana Kyler,
The Laughing Kitty,
Nikki Darling,
the Freedom Master,
and Carl. Hey, Carl.
Hi.
I just wanted Carl on for 2 minutes really quick because I said I was going to have him on last night and things got so cluster-farkish and psychedelic for some reason. I don't know what's the cause and what's the effect there, but it was very strange. If you were listening, you didn't hear it all because it didn't all go out because the internet, we broke the internet. It was so trippy we broke the internet, but Carl's going to be on my side. But Carl, where are you from and how far did you travel to get to PorcFest?
I'm from Mödling, Austria, and well, it's about a 15-hour plane flight.
So are you an Austrian economist?
No.
Chicago school?
No, Keynesian probably.
Oh wow, you got a Keynesian in the house.
He's pulling your leg, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I made up a name, a pretty cool name for silver that I want to spread as a meme if anyone wants to use it. I'm calling silver old people Bitcoin. I still like silver, I still use it, I still trade it, but it's kind of like old people Bitcoin.
we use silver to pay for something tonight.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
old. I'm kidding. You're old. Not your that's your grandpa's Bitcoin, man. All right. But we like silver, and you can order it through Genesis Communications Network. You can go to the Freedom Feed site and click on the link that says buy gold or silver, and it's a good stuff. It's a good investment, and it won't go away. And it's a good store of value, and it may go up. And it's lower now than it used to be. So Donnie, didn't you the one that said what did you say about when the price of silver goes down? Is that you?
It's on sale?
It's on sale. There you go. Don't panic. Just buy more.
I don't think I said that.
You know, it seems like something.
It seems like something that I'd say, but I was probably emulating Ernest Hancock if I said it.
So Carl, what was your exposure to Liberty? How did you find out about Liberty?
I actually found out Liberty by going to the army and slowly evolving towards anarchy.
The total state immersion pulls you back out of the state immersion. I've heard a lot of people do that. Seems like in America what happens a lot is going to the army turns people into like Ron Paul minarchists. And then, that's just the gateway drug to real cool voluntarist, anarcho-capitalist. What are the other words you kids are using today? I don't even know.
I'm using burophobic today.
Ooh, I like that. That's excellent.
I'm using propertarian.
Propertarian? Cool.
Voluntarist.
Voluntarist. I say I'm a no government man. That was actually a term in like the 1860s for some like political party. It was actually kind of statist, but they didn't like the thing that was going on. It was the fourth party or something. It wasn't even the third party, and they called him the nickname for him was the no government man. And I think we should bring that one back. It's pretty cool. How long have you been listening to Freedom Feens there?
About 3.5 years.
So about how long we've been on doing the Freedom Feens. Actually, I think we've been on about a month less than that, because I think you were listening. No, I'm kidding. We're on 50 already. Is there anything else you want to say on the radio to everyone in Cairo, Illinois, and Paducah, Kentucky, and the worldwide internet?
Well, I just want to say hi to my anarchist folks in Germany at freiwilligfrei.de.
Wow. Spell that?
That's FREIWILLIG. Whoops, no, that's an EI. .de.
Okay, now spell it out in alphanumeric NATO. It's really good to have you up there, man. Stay for the rest of the segment. But Nikki, darling, how drunk are you? Get the microphone on her.
She's rolling on the floor drunk, apparently.
Well, we have a picture we took of her. She was drinking and playing Cards Against Humanity with about 27 people, and they were sharing a bottle of liquor that was like bigger than my torso. And she walked up here with it, and there was about a half inch left in it. It just kind of looked like she drank the whole thing. So we took a picture of it, and that's going to be the picture for the podcast episode of the show.
As if she ever runs for office.
Yeah, if you ever run for
Never! I would never run for
I'll
office.
sell it back. Hey, he was running for office, and he said on the radio he's tripping. So I think there's a new paradigm here.
Well, my boyfriend had edibles and alcohol.
You look pretty. Oh man, Diana, how hammered are you?
I'm not hammered at all.
Cool. Are you gonna laugh a lot? It's
I've been laughing, yeah.
It's easy
You
to
guys
make
are
you
funny.
laugh, man. I
Yeah.
like it. You're funny.
She has a great laugh.
Yeah.
It's like constant.
Dobby, how hammered are you?
I am.
He just took off his wedding ring. That's how hammered he is.
I am.
You put it back on.
Pitch it with it, man. I am forever the sober
How
guy in
hammered
the
are
room.
I'm taking my wedding ring off. You're what? You're the soberest guy?
I'm the soberest guy in the room.
I think I'm the soberest guy in the room because I think I've been sober longer
That's
than
true.
you.
You've got 20 years, I got 10. So
Dobby is high on
Well,
sleep
here, let me give you
deprivation.
I slept for like a whole 4 hours.
Hey, Dobby, I want to give you your 10-year sober chip. It says gunsandweed.com on it. Hold it up to the microphones for people playing the
All right, all
home
you out there in the listening audience, you're going to have to squint because I'm going to hold this pin up to the microphone. You're going to read it.
Put your hands on the radios, brothers and sisters. Feel the healing power.
We're fiend healers.
I actually heard like an evangelist say that when I was like 10 and just channel flipping. There was a guy who's telling you to put your hands on the TV.
I did that. Do you remember Smell-O-Vision in like the 80s? It was a commercial that like was like for
John
Fruit Loops
Waters.
or something. And what?
John Waters.
No, not John Waters. There was a commercial like on television that was like, we're selling you this weird fruit fake purple candy thing, and you can smell it if you just, you know.
Scratch the screen.
Yeah.
Your faith.
Was it based on a John Waters movie? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I think it was.
John Waters.
You know what? It was like the viral.
I'm from Maryland, I know.
It was a viral marketing thing for John Waters before the
Yeah.
internet. Yeah. Yeah, she's from Maryland. I think he's the governor, isn't he now?
No, but you should be though.
Should be. I think more people like him than like any politician.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Although, do people feel like he insults Baltimore, or do they really? Like,
No,
he's so
no,
white trash, they hate
he's
him?
all about Baltimore. Like, hey, hon.
Yeah. You know the lady with the big mustache that's in several of his movies?
Divine?
No, one of the kind of big players. She's in the movie. Have you seen the one where they kidnap a starlet and at gunpoint? They're anarchists and they kidnap the other kind of anarchists. And they
Is that Pink Flamingo?
No, man, it's called God. What is it? I can't remember.
Guns and Weed, The Road to Freedom?
I'm like
What's it
naming
called?
all
Guns and Weed, The Road to Freedom.
Yeah, it's called Guns and Well, it inspired Guns and
Guns and Weed.
No, they kidnap some movie star lady and force her to act in a anarchist movie, and it's all kind of like guerrilla.
That was
filming.
Mink Stole.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, not she's that's a drag queen. Isn't
No,
it?
Mink Stole was.
Divine is the drag queen.
Yeah, Divine is the drag queen.
Okay.
Mink
I was
Stole
just going to
the
say
other.
I hung out with the lady with the mustache. She actually owns a cafe in San Francisco called The Bearded Lady, and it's not Mink Stole. I know who Mink Stole is.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's the Bearded Lady who is a bearded lady who owns the Bearded Lady.
Edith.
Edith. Sounds about
Her
right.
name is Edith. She ate the eggs.
No,
in Pink
not the
Flamingo.
cat lady. No, the skinny lesbian lady, man. How drunk are you?
Pretty drunk.
You
But I
don't
names.
seem that drunk.
She seems very knowledgeable
I'm
about
just
this
working. I'm
subject.
just trying to.
I'm knowledgeable about Baltimore. What do you do?
Crabs. Baltimore has crabs.
I'm allergic to crabs.
They're delicious.
So Diana, how did you get here?
I drove. Well, actually, I didn't drive. I was a passenger.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your trip.
Came from North Carolina, drove up to Montreal, then to a little town called Sorel, and then to Quebec City, and then to here. And then it was like lots of driving.
Interesting. Have you ever killed a man?
Not on purpose.
Tommy told me a story today, and I said, that was a good story.
Just
No,
one?
I said, yeah, save that one for the show, because we didn't have Google or anything to show.
I completely forgot what I was supposed to say right
Tell us
It was about making Bart stuff in the Bart.
now. Oh, making Bart stuff. This is sort of like, I don't know, like lampooning state
Memeing.
propaganda.
It was memeing
It was
before the internet.
memeing before memeing was digital. And so, like, in every town, but you get on a bus and there's those maps that are like right behind the driver in this like plexiglass case. And we were VTA, right, which was Valley Transit Authority. And so I took one, I scanned it, and I completely redesigned it. And so I came up with other organizations that it might stand for, like the Vikings for a Totalitarian America.
Which I said would be a really good name for like a white power
White
black
supremacist
metal band in Wisconsin.
Yeah, the other one was the Vehicular Taoist Association. So they looked exactly like the maps from the front, so anybody might get on the bus and grab one, but they were full of all kinds of weird, like, surrealist articles, so they had something interesting to read while they were sitting on the bus. But here's the thing, like, so I used to like, get on the bus, restock all the maps, and then get off the bus, and then wait for the next bus, and get on the bus, and restock all the maps. And literally, like, within a month of me doing this on a semi-regular basis, the entire department went from black and white to color. I take credit for that. I take credit for that waste. I think that they did that specifically to price me out of this particular prank.
Yeah. Do you know about Adbusters? It kind of sounds like
I love Adbusters. If I was ever to apply for a job,
Explain what happened.
they're too commie now.
Yeah, they were always commie. They were San Francisco. It was all.
I mean, too commie for me now. At the time when I was reading them, I was a commie, and they weren't too commie for
You
me.
changed.
I
You
changed.
changed, brother.
It's not me, it's them.
You used to be cool. You've changed.
I have.
Yeah. Adbusters was a San Francisco ad hoc, like anonymous before there was the group.
They're responsible for the Occupy movement. You know?
Are they?
Yeah, they're the ones who like coined like Occupy Wall Street,
They were
like
the ad
call to
agency.
action. Yeah, exactly.
They were all
The
people
whole-
that worked as graphic artists and copywriters.
It's phenomenal graphic design. Don't read anything, but look at the pictures. Seriously.
Yeah, they have a magazine, they have a website, a website on the World Wide Web.
And you know what they were the first person to do? They were the first magazine to feature a bullet hole through the magazine. There's a hole drilled through the magazine that like would go through politicians and would go through logos. Like it was so excellent.
That sounds like
I think they influenced you in some way. You're your own thing and you're totally cool, but they didn't influence you?
No, they absolutely did.
Let me explain what Adbusters is before we like lose the plot here. Adbusters is a San Francisco long-running organization. It's made of people who work in the day in ad agencies, and they were mostly anarcho-syndicalists. And they would make like culture farting kind of things. In Fight Club, there's a parody of it or a reference to them. When Bob gets shot and they're changing that billboard to say the EPA says you could use oil to fertilize your lawn, that's the kind of thing Adbusters do. We'll be back with more after this trip to the Freak Market. Sponsored by
Listening to Freedom Feens with Michael Dean and his weird friends, teasing you with liberties his videos with Freedomfeens.com.